Okay, here we're asked to factorise, and we know that whenever we're asked to factorise, we must find the highest possible factor. So I'm looking at 12m and 18 to begin with, and I can see that 6 goes into that as the highest factor. So I bring out my factor of 6, and then 6 lots of 2m would give me 12, and 6 lots of 3 would give me the 18. Okay, on to 19b then. We can see that this is the difference of two squares because I've got a w squared and 100 is a square number and there's a minus in between. So my two brackets are going to be made up of the same thing, but one is positive and one is negative. Of course, the first part must be w, that's what gives us the w squared, and then the square root of 100 is 10. Right, next up is to have a look at this one. We know it's quadratic because it's got an x squared, an x, and a single constant on the end. And so I know that my numbers need to add to make 19, and yet they have to times to make 18. So I'm thinking about numbers that times to make 18. So 1 times 18, as it happens, they add to make 19. So we found our numbers straight away. So my two brackets are x plus 1 and x plus 18. Okay, 19d, definitely not a quadratic, it's got two higher powers, it's got this power of 3 in there, so it must be a normal factorising, so we're looking for the highest factor. So looking at numbers first, we find that it's 4. And remember, to make our life easier, sometimes we wrote this as 8mtt minus 12mmt minus 16mttt. to help us find the factors. So I've got at least one m everywhere, and I've got at least one t everywhere. So that's going to be my highest common factor. And then for mt, to get this first term, I need to multiply it by 2, and I need another t. So it's going to be 2t. To get from 4mt to this term, I'm going to have to multiply by 3, and I need an extra m. And then for the last term, 16mt cubed, I need to multiply by 4 to get the 16. I have an m, I have a t, and then I need 2 more t, so I need an extra t squared. So it would be minus 4t squared. Okay, and then the final part, it looks like a difference of 2 squares, but it's not quite there yet. So the first thing I'm going to do is bring out a factor of 2. So it'd be 2x squared minus 9. And now my bracket looks much more like a difference of 2 squared because this is a letter squared and 9 is a square number as well. So keeping the 2 out front, I'm then going to split that into my two brackets, 1 plus and 1 minus, and the square root of 9 is 3.